Thank you, Neha, for giving me an opportunity. At the outset, I thank from the core of my heart the speaker, Dr. Shrinivasa Varakhedi, who is the Vice Chancellor of Kavikulaguru Sanskrit University, and the other speaker of the day, Dr. G.K. Avari, who is the head of the Department of Automobile Engineering in Government Polytechnic College, Nagpur. Incidentally, Dr. Avari is also the Margdarshak of EGP for the award of NBA in our some of the branches we are planning. You rightly said, Neha, there are many threats and many um problems we are facing these days because a person like me and the persons who are attending this webinar uh, have been accustomed to traditional methods of teaching learning, most of the chalk and talk kind of thing. And with the challenge of corona, everything has drastically changed. I would call it a chaotic situation when everybody is trying to speculate what is lying ahead of us, and we are trying to deploy all our common sense and uh, all our other models to ensure that students are not at the loss, because we cannot interact with the students directly. So the only way out is the online method of teaching and learning. And that is what about this seminar is. What are the opportunities? What are the challenges in online teaching and learning? As a principal of TGPCT and being a man who has never been accustomed to online mode of teaching, I have learned new things, and I have also faced challenges as I have come to know from the interaction of our head of the departments and our professors. Many of the students who belong to the rural area are not having enough gadgets to join our classes. There are many problems of network issues are also there, and because of all these things, uh, everybody is really press hard to reach every student, being a professor of one college or the other. It's a really hard situation when all conventional methods of teaching have failed because of the crisis of corona. I call it a chaotic situation, and we never know when this chaos is going to end. And, but then there are some good things as well. For a person like me who is attending a WebEx webinar just now, right now, it has given us an opportunity to learn new methods, and we are getting accustomed to it very fast. Uh, as I have been going through the attendance record of our students, especially of my college, I'm really surprised to see that many of the students have changed their perspective about conventional teaching and they have joined online classes. But yet we are trying to fine tune the whole thing because everybody is new to this system of online teaching, and if the situation persists for a long time, we believe we shall be able to fine tune it even more in the days to come. So I'm standing between our honorable speakers who have much more to share, uh, especially the honorable Vice Chancellor, who must be having new ideas and new ways to teach us how to handle this crisis, how to handle this chaos. So I would better hand over the mic to our speakers of the day. Thank you, Neha. Thank you all the participants. Thank you, our honorable treasurer. Thank you, our speakers, to give me an opportunity to present my views. Thank you, my vice principal as well.
Thank you very much, sir, for your kind words. I am profusely overjoyed to take the opportunity to introduce our today's chief guest and expert speaker of today's session, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Kavikulaguru Kalidas Sanskrit University, Nagpur, Dr. Shrinivasa Varakhedi. Sir is MA in Sanskrit Darshana and PhD in Navyana. He is having more than 20 years of teaching experience and 13 years of administrative experience. He is the member of Sanskrit Committee for Vision Document, MHRD Government of India, Director of Sanskrit Research, Melcote. Also, he was acting former Vice Chancellor and Professor and Dean of Faculty of Shastras of Karnataka Sanskrit University. Sir has been conferred with many awards and honors. Few of them are Maharshi Badrayan Vyas Sanman, conferred by President of India for the contributions to the interdisciplinary field involving Sanskrit. Shri Raj Vidyamna 2015, Chinmay Nanda Gold Medal, Shri Krishna Anugraha Prasasti Award, and many more. Talking about his research activities, Sir has handled many research projects. Some of them are, he was work as project director for SARA Kannada to Telugu machine translation funded by Department of Electronics, Government of India. As a principal investigator and consultant for Sanskrit Hindi machine translation and development of tools for Sanskrit language analysis funded by Government of India. Additional coordinator for English to Sanskrit translation funded by MHRD. He has published 27 research papers. He is the publisher of 9 books and organized 34 conferences. Sir, we are immensely honored by your presence. Without wasting much time, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a privilege to listen to him. I now request to Honorable Dr. Shrinivasa Varakhedi, sir, to give precious input to our dear participants.
Very good morning to everyone. I'm indeed very happy to be part of this very contemporary and burning topic of e-learning, the issues and challenges of e-learning. I am thankful to the principal and the authorities of Tulsi Ramji Gaikwad Patil College of Engineering and Technology because they invited a person belonging to humanities. Yes, of course, I have been involved in the many policy making bodies. I have gained last 3 to 4 months. I have gained a lot of experience of the challenging issues that are pertaining to the education system. I'm really thankful to you, for all of you. Today's honorable guests and the participants. The COVID-19 has really pushed us to think in different way. Of course, new lifestyle with sanitization and masking the face. And we need to create very hygiene environment around us, touch-free work culture, of course, maintaining physical distance. Altogether, new work culture with less traveling, work from home culture has been introduced. And the teacher in India was never thinking about entering into a classroom where nobody can see him and everybody is mute and teach from home. This new concept of teach from home has become now an inevitable. I don't know, the conventional teacher would be very uncomfortable, would feel very uncomfortable in the teaching without facing the students. And with this situation, India having 40% population of youth in schools and colleges, has to find out new ways of learning. I'm stressing new ways of learning, not teaching. And creating virtual campuses, skies, classrooms, lot of innovative things have come out. Learn from home. So teachers are worried about teach from home. But we should really think of the students who are forced to learn from home. You know, are we discussing the learn from home problem, or are we discussing teach from home problem? We need to change the title. We need to discuss how to learn from home, not how to teach from home. Teach from home is not a difficult job, friends. Learn from home is a difficult job. And finally, the e-learning environment has taken over the situation. So at this situation, new education policy has been introduced. So new education policy, I think, has emerged as a Sanjeevani for boosting our education system. Of course, technology was given importance. Use of technology will become inevitable. See, you being an engineering college and technology college, all of you are thinking about how to really effectively use the technology in teaching and learning process. Think about other institutions who are involved in humanities, who are involved in social work, social sciences, where technology is far behind sometimes to help them. They are also forced to go far. I think engineering and technology is far better. Of course, technology was ready for online e-learning system 10 years back. Nobody was, everybody knew that, but nobody was ready to use that. The system was, the mindset was not ready. Our mindset to be in comfort zone stopped us accepting new e-learning environment. No one wants to jump in. Many seminars I attended, still we are focusing on the mundane issues like, connectivity issues, challenges of non-availability of gadgets, equity challenges. Yes, I understand. These are real challenges, but these are not the challenges of the teachers. These are the challenges of the government. Let government work on. Let government come back with a huge connectivity solutions, and let the government come back with providing gadgets to the students on the equity based on the equity policies. So now, what is the role of a teacher? What is the role of institution who are involved in teaching learning processes? This pandemic situation definitely will not easily go away. This is a wave. This will continue. This will continue in one or the other form. Today it is COVID, tomorrow something else. So we have to prepare ourselves for the future. So I have been associated with many IT projects and computational linguistics project and many IITs, and I have done some observations. Since the beginning of my profession, I am a computer savvy person. It is quite natural for me to vote for e-learning. Yeah, we should go for computer-aided e-learning. I advocated for long. Even in our classrooms, we should use computers. To handle the content, we should use computers. And now online system is coming. But earlier, without offline e-learning tools and other systems were used. When I had opportunity to teach online, I preferred direct classroom where I feel comfortable. Many of my colleague teachers who enjoy the company of students in and out of the classrooms, interacting with them, very easily, openly. We all will agree. They all agree with me that we need so much. It is not teaching them. Teachers, in turn, are learning. Many a time, students teach us so many things in the classroom that we are missing. You know, but as far as my administration is concerned, I like e-meetings the most. Because last 3 months we are not traveling, all administrators. Otherwise, we used to travel a lot. We missed so many meetings, and it is inevitable for an academic administrator to travel and address the issues and attending many meetings in UGC, MHRD, and other places. But today I'm happy because without traveling, I'm attending all meetings and I'm saving my time. I could give more attention to my issues in the institution. For simple reason, we can close the meeting without wasting much time. No spending on travels. No more unnecessary discussions, heated conversations. So, as administrators, we find it very easy to handle people on Zoom. We can mute them. Okay, we can easily mute them, and they can't talk. So we can, it is just joke I'm taking. But fruitful meeting culture started yielding. Though I am fond of traveling, I was fed up with traveling and regular meetings just for a few minutes. And of course, these WebEx and Zoom and Geo Meet, Google Meet, all are helping us to really save our time and invest our time for something else, something more important. Now, coming to the education system, to create e-learning, I'm making few very important points, my friends. You may note them. To create e-learning environment, you need to give up certain practices. Okay, forget, unlearn the things, and now we should start learning. Don't worry about the students. Students are really happy. Students can adjust with any environment, and they are very comfortable with new gadgets. You need to unlearn many things to enter into e-learning. I am very purposefully using the term e-learning, not e-teaching. Okay, it is learning-centric system. Teacher and students both will disappear here. I cannot see you. You can see me, but I don't know what is your expression. But still, I'm getting that you are really listening to me and getting something from my speech. Entry of new tool will enforce the teachers to break his head, which creates new knowledge. I'm sure teachers will break their head to create something using new tools. You may use the tools to engage the students in learning so that without your watch, without your, they disappear from your perception, but yet they learn. So learning will be effective. You can see their learning process from the distance. This newly defined social distancing in education. This is I called newly introduced social distancing in education. This practice creates the teacher-free classroom. This is interesting. From the student's perception, teacher-free classroom. So wow, teacher always watch them and they feel uncomfortable. So now learning quality improves, I'm sure. At the same time, I would argue that it is not a total replacement of a teacher. No, teacher is very important here, but it mutes the teacher and unmutes the learner. Please note my point. It mutes the teacher and unmutes the learner. This is very interesting platform. This is why this platform is very interesting. This brings all together whole new environment for democratic access to the knowledge. best teacher will be accessible to the students all over the world. Now it's happening now. If you want to exceed, go online, teach, you'll be accessed by all. Why a good teacher should be confined to the classrooms for 40 students? Let his knowledge be accessible to the whole world. It promises totally liberty to the learner to access the content. They can customize how to learn, what to learn, when to learn, to what extent to learn. Yeah, this is democracy, in knowledge democracy. In one sense, it is impersonalized system which avoids unnecessary complications of evaluation and assessments and so on. So, my friends, for all these technology is ready. Technology readiness is seen across the world, but the receiver and readiness is to be created. I think this seminar, such seminars conducted by Gaikwad College, will really break the mindsets. Don't worry. When printing technology was introduced in India, people were afraid. What will happen? What happened? Printing technology saved our knowledge. Whenever new technology is introduced, we must embrace it, and we must not get tuned to the technology, but we must tune the technology to our needs. Technology is ready. We must go and embrace it, and we must get it tuned to our requirements. Connectivity is still an issue, I understand. Completely interactive sessions may not be possible in near future, but I recently requested my faculty members in my university, no, give more assignments, give more challenges to the students. They will learn and come back. You watch them, you assess them, that's it. You don't give them a lot of content, a lot of work to do at home. So this kind of blended system, flip classrooms, will help us to really address the connectivity issues. Last year, when we were planning for our new campus in Nagpur, I was asking this question to my colleagues. Why students will come to the university campus or college campus when everything they will get on their hand? Laptop, hand top. Information and knowledge will be available with Google Guru. Of course, new online universities will come forward to give the certification. New education policies giving up, so opening up new universities. They welcome new universities, new sort of opening universities. Now, what more is needed? Why should we come to the classroom? This question will arise. Why come to the campus at all? Therefore, we should think for something else which is not possible in e-environment. That we should keep on. That we should give in our campuses. That is, I think, experiential learning. See, when we bifurcate these issues, experiential learning is something which is possible only with the group. When you assemble, when you meet in face to face, then only you will get some sort of essential experiential learning. In our ancient Nalanda, Takshashila, and Gurukula system, gurus were giving wisdom. Gurus were giving experiential learning. Now, digital age has given us an opportunity to increase the knowledge and welcome the students for experiential learning to our campus. This divide will make us, make us powerful, and we can empower ourselves for the challenges of new world. With this, I once again thank you all for giving an opportunity for me to share some of my thoughts with you, and I hope your efforts will yield, and students and teachers will really take it up And these are the challenges. We should not leave up hope. World, the bright future is waiting for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for enlightening us by sharing a deep knowledge about e-learning methods. This will really help us, all of us, to exist in this digital world. Thank you one more time that you have accepted our invitation and spared your valuable time from your busy schedule. It will be a great pleasure for us to listen to you again in our future events.